Next, we are looking at using the formula method to solve quadratic equations. As we know, a quadratic equation is always given in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. Ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now, I'm not going to go through the process of showing how to obtain the formula. But the formula is actually obtained using the method we call the completing the square method, where x, which is the variable we are looking for, is said to be equal to, as you can see already on the screen there, minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, or everything divided by 2a. Let's see how this formula can be applied to solve for x, or to solve a quadratic equation. On the screen here we have two questions. We're told solve the following quadratic equations. 1, 4x squared plus 12x plus 9 is equal to 0. And number 2, 2y squared minus 11y minus 21 is equal to 0. Now these two questions we have earlier on, I think 2 clips in the last video clip here, if I can remember precisely, we treated these two questions using the factorization method. Let's now use the formula method to see if we're going to obtain the same solution. Now the first one says 4x squared plus 12x plus 9 equal to 0. How do we go about solving this? First and foremost, we try to compare our equation with the general form of ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. And from here we can see that our a will be 4, b will be 12, and c is 9. And then we'll move straight and recollect that the formula says that to obtain x, we'll simply apply the formula minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. That's the formula there. So our a will be substituted as as 4, 12 will be for b, and then 9 will be for c. Now substituting this, let's go ahead and substitute into the equation. The equation says x is equal to minus b, our b is 12, so I'll just put 12 there, plus or minus the square root of what? B squared. Now b is 12, so we are going to square 12 minus 4ac, 4 times a, which is 4, times c, which is 9. And then we divide everything by what? By 2a, which is 2 times 4. That's our 2a. So that's what we have there. B squared minus 4ac. We have minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac. Next, we try to simplify this further. If you look at it, this is what? Minus 12 plus or minus the square root of, this will be 144 minus 36 times 9 will give us another 144. And if you divide this, we'll have 8. Of course, 144 minus 144 will be 0. So you're going to obtain something like this. Minus 12 all divided by 8. And that should give us minus 3 over 2. Now remember we had the same answer earlier on where we had minus 3 over 2 twice. So here we have it. X is equal to what? Minus 3 over 2. We'll take another problem, still on the formula method of solving quadratic equation. Now here we have 2y squared minus 11y minus 21 equal to 0. Again, if I try to compare this with the general form, which is what? Ax squared plus bx plus C equal to 0. You will agree with me that our A can go for 2, that's 2. Our B will be the coefficient minus 11, and our C is minus 21. We'll simply take this and substitute into the formula x equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. And doing that, we will obtain this. In place of b, we have here, this is our b, minus 11, and then we have here b squared again, minus 11 all square, minus 4 times 2 times minus 21. That's our 4ac divided by 2a. Simplifying this, minus 11 will give us 11, plus or minus the square root of minus 11 square will give us 121, plus this should be 8 times 21, which will give us 168. Remember, minus 4 times minus 21 will give us positive 84. Yes, then times 2, we have 168. Remember to divide by 2a, that's 2 times 2, which is 4. This will go down to 11 plus or minus the square root of 289. I think that should be 17 divided by 4. Let's knit up our screen. Yeah, there we are. 11 plus or minus square root of what? 289 divided by 4. And you will agree that this is equal to 11. Since we have plus or minus here, it means plus root of 289 is 17. Let me just write 17 there. Divided by 4. And then the second one, or that will be 11 minus again 17 divided by 4 because of the plus or minus. So we have two roots. This will give us 28 over 4, and here we'll have minus 6 over 4. And that gives us our final answer. 28 over 4 is 7, and then minus 6 over 4 gives us what? Minus 3 over 2. So that's it for using the formula method to solve a quadratic equation.